Hello again. So yesterday I made a video called Splitgate 2's biggest update yet, and it goes over how ranked play, mastery camos, a new map and more are coming on July 3rd. So if you haven't watched that, then make sure to go ahead and watch that one. Today we're going to be talking about a previous update which I kind of breezed over, and it's the graffiti game mode update which was added a few days ago. This mode is tied to a new event. Previously, we had the teams event with the three teams that had three creators each. You had Aim Gods, you had OGs, and Degens. These were three teams made of streamers that were like the faces of the teams, and any kill that you got was credited to the teams. Depending on what team you selected, you could pick one of the three, and then every kill you earned would basically count as 1 point towards that team's total score. It was like a global battle style thing. That is now over, with Aim Gods winning, Team OG second, and Degens third, which was pretty much the standings for like 90% of the event, with a few moments where OGs overtook. And then I think Degens overtook like once when XQC streamed the game for a few hours, and that was it. Now it's the tagging tactics event, which is tied to the graffiti mode. And the reason I wanted to talk about this event in particular, this game mode, this single mode, this whole video is on this one mode. It's because I think the concept of it is great. It teaches people how to use portals. In fact, it teaches people how to like triple portal. Basically, if they really want to get into the mode and you want to be tagging as many portals as possible, then triple portaling is the best way to do that. And this is a great way to like introduce people to the mechanic, make them, figure it out before they head into other game modes. However, the onboarding process for this game mode is absolutely abysmal. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've had someone, at least one member of my team, not knowing how to score a point in this mode, because there's no tutorial on how to do it. And the in-game text is so confusing. It is so misleading. The in-game text describes the game mode as capturing portals. Let's just stop there. What the hell does capturing portals mean? Capture a portal? I've never captured a portal in my 5 years of playing Splitgate. What is capturing a portal? No wonder people don't know how to play the mode. I didn't understand what it meant. I had to figure it out just by playing and figuring out how the score went up. Like, please, give a little, just a 10-second, 15-second video to educate people, or call it something else other than capturing portals. Just put like go through portals or something more explanatory. Like, capturing portals is so stupid. And I had teammates in multiple games who didn't know how the scoring system worked, and after a full round they have like 3 caps while I'm sat there on 64. Like, please educate the players better, because this isn't helping your case. The player count is dwindling away. You need to educate people on how to play your game, which is why you've made this game mode, but you're not educating people how to play the game mode. Therefore, you're not educating people on how to play the game. This is by far the most frustrating game mode I've played. I played a match and I think I got like 136 caps, and my teammates had like 51, 52, and 12 or something stupid. Like, it's just, it's so frustrating because it's not based on skill. It's just like, it's not based on gunplay. It's purely a mode to teach people how to use the mechanic, and meant to be a bit of a fun party style mode. Great idea on paper, but the execution hasn't been great. What would maybe be better is doing it so like people's first tagging tactics game is against bots, or if that's too much, because obviously you have players that are playing that have already had like 50 hours experience in the game, they won't want to play bots. Make it an offline mode. Make it like a player versus time trial thing, kind of like the race mode from Splitgate 1. Like, just be like, capture as many portal walls as you can in the time limit. That'll teach people who want to play this how to use the portals. Then you can have the online mode as well. I just don't think this was done in the best way. So if you are someone who doesn't know how to play the mode, It is literally going through portals. If you're watching this and you still have no idea what the tagging tactics event is and what the graffiti mode is there for, it is as simple as place portal on wall A, place portal on wall B, go through it to claim the point. That is what you need to do. Go around the map, placing your portals on all the walls and going through them to capture points. Place a portal on an enemy wall to steal the point from the enemy. And then at the end of the round timer, the team with the highest score wins. Or I believe if you capture all of them, which never happens, but if you capture all of them or get to like the score of 40 or 50 or something, then you just win. But that never happens. I've never seen it. I've played like 8-9 matches, haven't seen it. It's always the time limit. So yeah, this video might come across as me being frustrated, and admittedly, like, some people might think it's kind of stupid that I'm so frustrated and angered by this one mode, but I am. Like, you know, as somebody who wants to see this game do well, it annoys me when little things like this slip through the cracks. So yeah, if anyone from 1047 is watching this, something for the future. Just make sure that the onboarding process for new modes, new maps, etc. is better, because there's nothing more frustrating for a decent player than having someone on their team who doesn't know how to play, and it's also not fun for the player who doesn't understand how to play the mode, and ultimately both parties end up leaving. So you're just losing players by doing this. So please educate people better on how to play the game. But credit where credit is due. Like, you know, this is something new. You didn't do it in the previous Splitgate. Props for trying something. Props for doing more party-style modes. And hopefully you get the next one right. In terms of game modes that I want to see, I did mention it in the previous video, but I'll mention it again. Capture the Flag should return. VIP was a great one. Teabag confirmed. The Zombies modes. These were great party-style modes that I think should be returning in Splitgate 2. And, as I mentioned earlier, the race mode, I also think that should come back to. And it'd be great if it comes in the July 3rd update. It was like an entirely separate aspect to the game. You had leaderboards for the racing. You had people that really only took part in racing, that wanted the world record for the fastest lap around maps. It was like an entirely different game within Splitgate, and I think that that'd be a good addition to Splitgate 2 as well. Off the top of my head, really quickly before we end this, we also had one in the chamber. I don't know if that's been in Splitgate 2 yet, but if it hasn't, then that'd be good. Juggernaut was another one as well. And then we had like I think they were called like super speed modes or something, where everyone had like really high jump height and super speed. Those were kind of fun to play, like super shotty snipers and super domination, super slayer, you know, that kind of thing. They were fun little modes that were like derivatives of the modes that already exist. So stuff like that would be fun as well. And yeah, I think that about does it. I pretty much just listed like 7, 8, 9 game modes. It'd be great to get all that content in the game over the next few months. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a like. Comment below what modes you would like to see in Splitgate 2 going forward, and if you did understand how to play the tagging tactics mode, the graffiti mode, or if you've only just found out through this video. Once again, thanks for watching. I know I sound annoyed. It's because I am. I'm not annoyed because the game sucks. I'm annoyed because the game is good, but this is a silly mistake by the developers, and I want them to succeed. So that's why I'm making it. Hopefully they see it, and just some, you know, constructive criticism to push them in the right direction. So yeah. All right. Thanks and goodbye. Also, I never say this. Make sure to subscribe. We're approaching 19K. Okay. Goodbye.